ask you something.
What's up?
What are the most frequently asked questions that go nowhere?
I don't know. uh, for sure, the how much for a sleeve question. How much for a sleeve? I think every tattoo artist, whenever they see that on their DMs or email, how much for a sleeve? Just like that, I think right away it's kind of like I don't think this. I think we think right away like I don't think this person knows what it takes for a sleeve or how much it's gonna cost or how many sessions it's gonna cost. That's like asking how much for a car or how much for a bag of groceries, how much for this cart at Walmart full of groceries. You know, it could be the same cart filled up all the way to the top the same way. It's going to cost different because there's different items that cost different, more expensive than others. That's kind of the same thing with a tattoo. Like that kind of to me it makes no sense when they ask that because everybody's arm is different size, right? Female arm's going to be different. Everybody has different arms, length, chest size, legs. List goes on and on. The detail that you want is going to be different than the other design from another person that you saw, whether it's color or no color. There's a lot of variables. So when somebody asks how much for a sleeve, I don't know. I mean, are you focused more on the art or are you focused more on the price? Because a sleeve is going to cost you money. You want detail? Detail's going to cost you money because detail takes time to do. If somebody does a sleeve for you or an outer sleeve in a day and you brag or they brag about it like, oh, my artist got my whole outer sleeve, outer leg done or outer arm done in like one day, that's crazy to me. That means they're paying no attention to detail and you are getting your money's worth. So good job on that. So if your focus is pricing, I just think that's kind of crazy because you guys buy a phone every 2 years. You change your phone, an iPhone, for example, right? So I know I do. So every 2 years you get a brand new phone. Every 2 years or so, that's $1,500, $1,700 phone, and that thing is not permanent. You just keep on switching it out, switching it out, switching it out. This thing is permanent on your body, and you're trying to negotiate and wiggle with pricing. It's crazy. But you do get what you pay for, and at the end of the day, you're the one who's stuck with it forever. So if you're happy with your $300 sleeve, that's all that matters at the end of the day, you know. But another question is how much for a cover up, right? So which leads me to believe that these cheap tattoos, I end up having to fix them or usually cover them up, and it's a pain in the ass. So that's why they're going to cost you twice as much. So if you want to go cheap, be prepared to pay double, later on. Pretty much. End of my rant. Yeah, that's it. Let me finish up.